Hey guys, so for one of the readings this week, it talked about which is better, a top down or a bottom up market analysis. And I definitely think that, especially Safe Sally over here, that it's better to go with the bottom up analysis. So basically, what that is a addressable market. So who is actually going to use your product? And since for our nutrition podcast, we decided to target Kroger chain stores. Kroger has over 440,000 customers that shop at their stores. And so for us to say, oh yeah, all 440 of those customers are probably going to use our podcast because we tailored it to Kroger is not true. So maybe even getting some information as far as who's already using like their deliverable groceries, and so obviously they're tech savvy. They get on ClickList, they order their groceries and have them picked up, or people who are getting on there and using their recipes or their online coupons. So maybe getting some information as far as those demographics, because those are people that are already engaged on their media and on their smartphones. That might be a better estimate for us knowing who's actually going to use that product. And so that's really what bottom up is about. It's just how to get a more accurate, logical estimate of like, okay, these people are actually going to use our product. And then as far as how we can apply Eric Rice's lean startup methods, I think this kind of ties back in with the MVP that we learned about in the first couple weeks. We're going to put something out there and then being able to determine our target market from that. So who actually was using it, getting that feedback from those people and being able to apply like, oh, most people who are downloading this app are on a budget, so maybe just catering our tours more to how to shop on a budget. So those are some things that we might do, because he talks about the growth hypothesis. He wants to know how many new customers are going to discover this product, who's going to be a really early adapter, like who's really needing this product right now. That's the kind of stuff that we want to know, and I think that we could also get that from our MVP, getting some feedback. And those people should be, ideally, like he says, really willing to give feedback and more forgiving if there's errors and things like that. And then as far as the types of growth engines, he also mentions in the book that those are sticky. So that's related to retention, which I'm honestly worried about with our nutrition podcast, because maybe someone just needs to listen one time and then they don't really need to go back. So us having to come up with different episodes and base them off like maybe fiber intake one month and then maybe, omega-3 foods the next. So making sure that we're keeping people engaged and keep giving them information is going to be important for our sticky retention. And then the next one is viral, so word of mouth. I think that may be a struggle because it is kind of a private thing, but maybe people will notice that a lot of people are listening and grocery stores are looking at things and applying it. And so I could see possibly we're like, oh, what is everyone in the store listening to? Why is that a thing? Ideally, that would be great. People are starting to notice, everyone's listening to this podcast. And then the other one is paid. And so that's going to be a big piece too, us partnering with Kroger and trying to get them to advertise for us and put that on their media, put that on their app, put that on their Facebook page, which they have all of those forms of media. And so, yeah, that's going to be a great growth engine for us too, the paid ads for social media. So yeah, thank you guys.